The reason why belief in God leads us to humility is because when we believe in God, we begin to see everything in relation to God. If we don't believe in God, somehow we begin to see things in relation to ourselves or other people. So what belief in God does is that it gives us a framework. It gives us a mindset that makes us humble. So for example, if you do something in life, if you're able to achieve something, if you gain success, and if you believe in God, you will ascribe your success to God. You will ascribe or attribute your achievement to God Almighty. But if you don't believe in God, you will attribute it either to yourself, or you will attribute it to the whole principle of cause and effect, or the laws of cause and effect that go about in this world, that govern this world. So true humility comes only when you discover God. Humility comes in relation to someone, in relation to another being. Humility cannot be generated in absence of that relationship with another being. So for example, yesterday I came to know that a tennis match was going on. So the person who lost the match, she congratulated the winner of the match, and she said that this player was far better than me. She was able to play a better game than I was, and therefore she won. You see that this tennis player realized that she was not as good as the other person in the game. So she was able to realize the quality of her game with respect to or in comparison to another player. She couldn't have discovered it in vacuum if she had no competition, if there was no other player playing opposite to her. So we realize that humility in the same way, in the real sense, in the true sense, can be generated, can be enkindled only if we understand our relationship with a being, with a creator who is all powerful. If that relationship is absent, we cannot have true humility. So humility is a relational attribute. It's a relational characteristic. It cannot be developed in isolation.